on him and just ran out the joint. Like, come on.
And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long.
They called a hold and put these niggas in position to score like this for the half. This sucky team shit is pissing me the fuck off.
These niggas up 7-0. They trying to make me burn one.
What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me,
we don't fucking know that.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU. Joe Burrow, the number one overall pick back in April.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I
Stop
didn't know
playing with my boy.
or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the he'll try to eliminate the interception.
Julio.
Tired of getting
Throwing down.
This nigga Julio Jones.
Tyler Boyd said he's tired of getting neglected, so he scored a touchdown.
That was a bad.
Let's go, Tyler.
I don't know how he did it. We'll take it. Oh, through the ball.
That is gonna be hard, nigga, to stop. Cause for real, like, let's be technical. Like, the Falcons don't got a bad roster at all. Like, Falcons got a good roster. They just never win games, bro. They had a good roster since they lost the Super Bowl.
That gotta be a pass play because if I run it,
something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even
Man, that's cheese,
7 now
bro.
as they
If
kick
you was
it
able to
away.
pick the Falcons, I should have been
Make
able
it
to
into
pick
the
the
end
Patriots,
zone.
bro.
And he'll just sit on
That
this
shit
one
don't
as
make
their
sense.
drive will start at the 25. The
I should,
Jaguars
bro.
ready to
The
go
nigga already took
offensively
care
for
of
the
it, bro.
first time with Gardner
I'm gonna fry
Minshew,
with that
former
nigga.
6th-round pick at QB.
I'm gonna fry with that nigga Ken, bro.
I
I feel like that's why he told me not to do it.
Because they have a lot of confidence in their
It was a
talent
plot
too.
all
They just
along.
saw a big strike against their team. And you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
Ooh, this nigga fucked my
Connecting here
hair
with
up.
DJ Shark.
Okay. Damn, these niggas are.
And they work this well upfield across
Let's
the
go.
field.
I'm not about to let the computer do all this shit.
23 yards, the final tally.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him, as I see
fuck you call
it. But the truth of
timeout
the matter
for,
is,
man?
that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arm.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Sign that nigga before he gets too many
in
sacks
there
this
again,
season.
and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they weren't in
You
zone
get that
coverage, they were
shit,
in man,
bro.
and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Tyler.
For Tyler Eifert, you know, it's a bittersweet game here. He, of course,
This
spent the
nigga
first 7
Julio
seasons
is
of his
crazy.
NFL career in a Bengals uniform before joining the Jags in the offseason. The Bengal
We
pressure
need this
gets him
dub,
that
bro. We
time.
need this dub, man. We need this dub.
Sacked to Jerome Baker. Man, he got in there
These
so
niggas
quickly,
really
Charles,
scored on
could
me in
be
the opening
offensive
kickoff,
dime
man.
to adjust and account for that.
Not good, bro.
That you figure out, you see, and get a clue
You're
that
not
maybe there's
good,
going to
bro.
be some pressure coming at you. And you change
Oh,
the
almost had him. Damn.
protection.
You shouldn't got much to worry about, nigga. You got a good team.
But in that case, that didn't happen.
No, I don't. My defense is ass.
And a sack
The
resulted.
defense.
Cincinnati
My
coming
defense is
back on the
ass,
field here
man.
for
And
the
they only
second
started off
time.
with one
And
fucking middle
following that
linebacker.
long touchdown pass
Yeah,
on
but you
one
got
play.
Grady
My
Jarrett,
corner
you
at
got a
my
D-line.
highest corner is a fucking 78. I didn't have a fucking
But you
free
got
safety at first.
secondary. That's it, nigga. So all you had to do was work on your corners.
Hey, send me all the pussy. You's a hater.
I'm not a hater. Like, that's just a fact.
All the teams not gonna be evenly matched. I just told them they 4-5. He said under 500.
Yeah, Patriots under 500. But nah, I wasn't able to pick them, huh?
I ain't tell you no.
Boycott Zill. It's all good.
the rushing
Wake Kazil from being
and
great.
want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say.
Joe Burrow leading right now anyways. You alright?
On third down, Burrow.
I think I'm out line.
He finds his running back, Mixon. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Yeah.
Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Obviously,
No,
they didn't get
nigga, I'm talking about in a new franchise.
But they put themselves in a spot where you
No,
got to at least
nigga,
think
you're not
about
even
going
close
for
to
it.
my stats.
I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And how many did you do have?
Here we go on 4th
How many
down.
did-
How many do you have?
Jalen
Hurts got.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Jalen
I'm
Hurts
gonna pass that up. That's because you just played your game, though. That's why, too, nigga. That's because he played his game already.
Jalen Hurts got what?
8 yards. And the drive keeps going.
I'm gonna pass you after I play this game.
I'm playing this game right now.
I'm about to say. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna be way past you after this game. I already got fucking
Ooh, way
300
past.
yards. I'm gonna be way past this nigga. This nigga that shit.
And the end result
You
there,
that shit,
heard that,
man.
Julio? You heard that, nigga? You gonna let him know?
That shit, man.
First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go. And this is taken in.
Let's go, man. Hold these niggas, dog. Gotta hold these niggas.
Cincinnati score.
Throw it to him. Look
I
at
do
this
got Joe
nigga,
Burrow
bro.
here.
Second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken
This
the
shit
lead.
is insane, bro. This nigga Aaron Rodgers going 50 off.
Touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the
Smack
story
this
before the
nigga,
game. We
dog.
were
Let me
standing
get my
there, he was
hands on you,
running
Aaron.
deep routes,
Grab him,
dropped
Mr.
one,
Hold
it
him.
bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine.
This
What I
nigga
loved about it
McKinnon
was
is
the subtlety
fine,
of
though.
the
This nigga got
route
220
because
yards.
Everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route.
Who you going
first and
against?
foremost. But
49.
sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different
This shit
angles
is
to think
weird,
about.
bro.
Is he going inside?
This nigga
Is he going
agile
outside?
as a bitch.
And then, as you noted, he just took off past him.
Ooh, this nigga's looking like
There he
fucking
goes
Kamar in
again.
his prime, no
Minshew and the
cap.
Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
I gotta
This
stop
nigga
this
is the most
nigga.
elusive ass nigga I ever played
They'll
against,
run the
dude.
option to start the drive.
I'm not getting open field tackles. These niggas breaking everything.
Oh my god.
6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd
How did I
and 4.
miss that,
That's a
dog?
really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to
Give a fuck
smother it.
about
But a
Saquon.
lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have
Oh
great
my
leverage,
God,
and
that
they're
was on
easily
me.
blocked and turned to the side.
And
That
they
was
got it
me.
well across midfield down to the 40
Me.
before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the
Wait till
catch.
everybody
That
finish
play
again,
good
then
for
talk that
30
shit,
and a
nigga.
Not
40.
even passing
This
about
play
the John
started with the
Ross, dude.
protection. You have to have it to give
Feel
your
it about to
quarterback
be
time
right
to let
there.
routes develop downfield.
Hold on a
And then
second.
it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that.
Who John Ross
Play
might not
callers
be at
love
the
four
top.
vertical
Who
routes
knows? 'Cause I'm
because
not even
receivers can be
thought
open
about
at
it.
any
Not
time
even part of the
downfield,
game plan this game.
often for big gains.
Minshew with a throw caught by
I just gotta keep scoring, bro, because I can't stop
him to just
Yeah,
4.
no, I'm
2nd
done.
down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Minshew throwing complete to
These niggas just
Westbrook.
scored on me. Why y'all jump diving for niggas so ugly, bro?
Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D.
Okay.
Westbrook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point
Bet that
away
Madden.
from
Now these
taking
niggas
the
about to
lead.
take the lead on me because I missed a fucking
And on
field
that
goal.
one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of
Julio,
course,
make
the
it to
run
the Super
after the
Bowl,
catch.
bro.
that
Make
ends
it
up
out
in
the
end
NFC.
zone.
This will make it into the end zone.
Let me get that.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25
Let me
yard
get that.
line as he's dropped it to
Nigga,
20.
Justin was just
bro, I
more
lost
bumped
my
than
three.
you, nigga. Like, the fuck?
The
Nigga was
Bengals
a lot more
offense
bumped
now,
than
they
you,
head
nigga.
back onto the
Nigga, I
field.
never got bust like that in Madden. I don't even play
I
this.
almost
Burrow
dropped.
and the
You
Bengals
had to
with
quit
a
the game
first
before I
and
dropped
10
60 on you
at
because you
their
knew it
own
was going to happen.
23.
They keep calling. This holding shit has to be stopped, bro. Like, this shit has to be stopped, bro.
Steps away to his left.
Oh my lord, bro.
I'll worry about you when I gotta worry about you. Right now, you don't seem like a threat, bro.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
I was just doing that just to kill time.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it, bro. Wasn't even worth my time to kill. I could have been making a beat over it. I could have been making a beat, and you got me over here wasting my time and shit.
Defensively.
Now they face a 3rd and 10.
Could have been playing this game.
I
played you.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep. He's got a man complete.
This nigga T. Higgins is slow as shit.
For a Cincinnati score.
Nah, I can't come out Saturday. My mom's saying that.
77 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
Impressed.
Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've
We've
seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown.
Nigga.
I think that everyone around this guy is good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Trash ass Julio. Don't come back.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry, you're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
That's it. There's no still guy like Madden.
On 2nd and 9. Minshew caught Eifert over the middle. 9 yards to pick up.
I ain't never heard a lag.
Tyler Eifert in Jacksonville, who needed help at the tight end position, signed him to do exactly that. For 7 years in Cincinnati, a terrific red zone threat.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
I'm hit. I was out there.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside line.
Oh my God.
To sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This shit is so fake. Like, Gardner Minshew, 7 for 7, 116 yards. Gardner Minshew,
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
Stop
far,
playing him, dog.
Kill up my defense and point.
for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got a first down and then
DD
some.
West, I mean, like,
And he'll be taken down
don't
at
know.
the
Don't gotta answer for
26.
it.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, when the Jaguars want to throw the football, they often look to D.D. Westbrook, who just completed that play there. 101 targets, 66 catches for both 2018 and 2019.
You know niggas gonna be stupid. This nigga, baby.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That nigga see other niggas better like his brother. You know
And a
he's
big
gonna
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going
I
into
don't
the
know if I want to drive all the way to
There's
Stafford
no doubt about it when you ask the
just to get
equipment guys to
irritated.
make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Bruh,
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Like, hold on to the ball.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert
Niggas aren't good.
on 3rd and 9.
Oh, block, nigga. God damn.
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
This nigga Tony Jefferson ass. I mean, I got a
So
big
it
one,
doesn't
but
look
he's
like they're
ass.
going to be able to build off the
He
turnover.
can't tackle, open tackle, and he go nobody in the fucking coverage.
Right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this
Don't
one
read
away.
his ass. I see why this nigga is a free
But
agent.
doesn't it feel like
so
one
that
after
nigga not
grabbing
picked
the
up in
momentum
real
of
life.
the defensive play?
But nigga, I had Jalen Mills. That nigga's a 72. His tackle's like a fucking 56. I'm like, don't say me, bro.
Following a punt of 44
I had to get this
And the
nigga.
Jaguars
really
go on
corner,
offense.
for real. I don't
First
know why
down and
I'm
10.
good. He a corner, but they got this
Here
nigga as my
again
strong
comes
safety
Gardner
starting.
Minshew.
That's one reason I
He's
got
had a
Tony
solid
Jefferson.
start to this
Now look at
game.
this nigga stats, like his coverage, his zone, man, fucking run defense, run support, nigga tackling, all that is
because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get him back into
I'll be right back. I'm
the
about to open the
or
kids
into
to the
the
gift real
lead.
quick. I just changed my game.
I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy.
I'm trash. I got Gardner Minshew really just like tortured.
This
Yeah,
nigga,
he
he
threw
just
another pick though.
for
I'm
release.
housing that. I'm housing that. I'm housing that.
He look with a ball, he don't get sacked, bro. I can't get back there and sack it. He releases the ball before I even have a chance to sack it. Oh.
So a pick six there out of the nickel.
Niggas is not. I'm not playing you, bro. Like,
Almost becoming the base package in
I
the
guess.
NFL is the
I
nickel.
guess.
Hard to throw against. That
You
was
don't
demonstrated
need to do
one
that,
more
bro.
time. A pick six going the other way.
They missed one earlier, remember, but
what I just did to you with the Texans, no.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone
Just because you use
for
your
the touchdown.
playbook.
So
Oh.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick
Damn.
is away. And a mistake,
Dang,
a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that
Man,
one
I
out
hate
of
this
bounds.
game. I gotta go finish this shit.
And that drives coaches insane,
Oh my
doesn't
God,
it?
he's
When they
so
see that
trash.
happen, it just doesn't
Where's
feel
that?
right, does it? Plus, you're
I
giving
ain't got
up
no
yardage.
corners, bro. That shit is
So
ridiculous.
good starting field position
shouldn't
for
have
them here as
that.
they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll work it across midfield inside
This
the
nigga
45.
right. I cannot sack this nigga. I don't think I've sacked this nigga once.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
That's
And he's going to be
crazy.
hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7.
Oh
for him
man,
on
why
the
was he
year.
so
This
loud?
is close
Why
to
was he so
20.
loud, bro?
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
This one having me
It's a
Madden,
gain
like
of
them autos
34.
stupid.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game.
Come
to close
on,
this
bro.
gap.
This nigga
And
throw
that's a
off the
good
run
start.
is crazy,
Another pick.
bro. Like,
Let's go,
this
Jerome. Take it
nigga,
to the
bro.
house. Catch this to the house,
By
Jerome.
Jerome Baker.
Ah, I'm getting
And they will finally stop him as he's
Shit,
down
don't
the
piss me off.
40-yard line. Boy, so
That's the
another
Gardner Minshew
interception,
I know.
CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
That's the
As you would
Minshew
expect,
I
still a
know.
work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing
Yeah,
out some of these
touchdown right here
mistakes,
in
though,
front.
because
Oh,
now
yeah, right here.
his head coach, his offensive coaches,
Oh,
they
yeah,
have to
touchdown.
evaluate.
Get
And
him
he'll
in.
take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
I gotta
That
get
score
off the
that
game
they
like
just
this.
gave up there, that's a tough one for their
Been on the
defense to
gym for
swallow
hours
because
straight.
they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
And go to the
They
gym.
really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
This offense led by D.D. Westbrook trotting back onto the field. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete.
Minshew's pass.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Minshew. Open man is Westbrook.
Don't
complete.
understand why.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Why are you switching with this?
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that is caught on the right side.
That's not a catch.
Out of
That's not a
bounds,
catch,
says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. It'll be Minshew again. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. He's got it complete to Thompson. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Going deep for Eifert. And it is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Josh Lambo to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Returning it, John Ross. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Lining up for the point after.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Ross to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Randy Bullock.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on 1st down, Minshew complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The throw taken in by Cole.
Pass complete to Keelan Cole. A gain of 14.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The ball carried by number 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Again, a run with Thompson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Oh, a nice spin. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
Nice job there by Tyler Boyd, finishing off the connection on the throw. Over 1,000 yards receiving each of the last 2 seasons, with 90 catches in 2019. Was thought to be a complimentary receiver, but with A.J. Green out much of the time, he became a reliable and consistent target.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Mixon. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy 1st.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his pass incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great.
Just to say he about to open some gifts with the kids and shit. G-Rod, I don't know what the fuck he wants to. Playing my other Madden game right now.
Randy Bullock to kick off forces.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I thought that was Julio.
Keelan Cole now to return.
Maybe when to go smoke, just bust that nigga ass and Madden.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
He played me though.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw, and he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing is working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Yeah, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from blocking.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Man, how did he just grab that? Oh, no, who the fuck is that?
With his second touchdown of the game,
That's Tyler Boyd? Oh my god, this nigga got hands, bruh. This nigga Tyler Boyd
really
is
settled in
I
throwing the
can't
football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's
I don't
playing
know who
like
the fuck I was passing it to. That nigga just
and the
snapped.
QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
You was in locked up. You was in holding.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So where to get symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard
start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Oh my
Minshew
god.
on target here to Chark. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble, and the Bengals have recovered it.
Let's go.
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Jaguars 19-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Cole now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
32-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Tyler Eifert.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Got an open man. Keelan Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Third down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be
finally, man, game over.
Back at the 45-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.